Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Aaron, and this is I'm Just a Guy, a channel where we talk about DIY and not getting everything right and not getting everything perfect and just kind of going at it and hoping for the best and always improving. So in this video, we are going to talk about this section of my house. Have had a couple projects here and have just a couple things to review. So the first project that I ever did in this house was removing these old wood kind of panels, decoration, decorative panels that were from the fireplace all the way up to the ceiling. I followed that up by making this mantle and then also redoing the fireplace on the inside, cleaning it up and all that. So let's get into the specifics. I will show the before and after pictures, but yeah, so there were these wood panels that went all the way across, and it's really hard to tell, and you wouldn't know if probably I wasn't pointing it out, but you can see the separation in the texture from where I did it and from where it was done before. Really hard to tell. If you didn't know it was there, you probably would never notice. But you can tell that the texture here is different than the texture here. So that was something, that was the first time ever doing texture. I used can spray texture. So that was a learning a lesson. So took those panels off, filled all the holes, sanded it down, cleaned it up, and then went ahead and textured and painted. My painting skills aren't great. They never have been, but I got the ceiling, and so I kind of just threw spackle up there. Never fully retextured and repainted, so you can definitely see that's up there. Yeah, so that was the first project I ever did. Second was this guy right here. My wife sent me a Pinterest post of a mantle, and I was like, hey, I could probably do that. And it was supposed to be a 3-hour job that turned into a 4-day job, just because I didn't know what I was doing. So it's pretty rough. It's definitely an interesting one, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out for a first job ever done. But I'll show some close-ups of the different areas and kind of how I did it, and all that. And I can show you underneath as well what it looks like, how I mounted it and all of that. But it was a pretty cheap project. And then for the fireplace, there were these old, fake logs in there. It's a gas fireplace. So took all that out, cleaned it up, painted it so it's nice and dark and clean in the background. I added a new burner, and we added these lava rocks in here. So I would say from what it was before to what it is now, it's a massive improvement. And we definitely like the space a lot more. One of my biggest regrets in doing those projects is not taking out this brick, because it really chops the room up. It changes the way you can do rugs on the floor. It changes the way we can set our couch up. And so I do wish that I took the bricks out and kind of redid that as well. One of our neighbors has a really nice like electric fireplace that he put in with marble around it, a really nice mantle. So yep. So that's pretty much it for this section. There were a lot of lessons learned with this, and I will show them from what I can remember. This was about 3 years ago that I did this. But yeah, we'll go over that, and I'll show some pictures, and that'll be it. Cool. Thanks for joining, guys.